Once upon a time in a land far, far away, actually only 8 minutes away from here, I had a cute house with a raised garden bed that my husband made for me on one of my past birthdays. And I was in love with this thing. I grew tomatoes and more tomatoes. Tomatoes was pretty much like the only thing I could grow. And the little ones, because the bigger ones got root rot. But I tried to grow leafy greens and we had a bit of an aphids problem, so that was always kind of frustrating. But I always imagined having this like flourishing herb garden that was just full of an array of different plants and that you could just come by and pluck as you're cooking your dinner in case you need a little rosemary for your lamb or, you know, a little basil for your little caprese salads. So when we moved here, I was pretty psyched that there were more garden beds. We have 4 garden beds here, and in this one, there was like raspberry bushes that were dying. It was just overgrown with a lot of stuff, but I noticed there was like rosemary and mint and some raspberry bushes. And over here, there was some asparagus, and I really tried to work on this one. I really tried to kind of work on all of them. And they were not doing so well. And then comes along this one. Hey, Maisie, come here. Come here. What do you think about these garden beds, huh? She thinks that this is a little playpen / litter box. And I know how tainted these boxes are now. I would not even dare even try to grow anything in them. Given what I have seen with my own eyes. And then this was filled with dirt. And look, she loves to dig. Of course, she's a puppy. I'm just waiting for the day where we're gonna redo these garden beds to be like nice and high, maybe in a different spot. But till then, I had to come up with another solution. Can you guess what it is? The hydro garden. So I am excited to show you my LetPot hydro garden. That is the next best thing. I just harvested my kale because it was starting to get a little tall. This is, I think, day 40, and I know that because there's an app connected to it. But I'm growing basil, and look at that, no aphids. I got thyme and kale. I'm gonna plant more things. I'm gonna get some seeds and plant some lettuce and maybe try the chives again, green onions, that sort of thing. But this system is great. It has a really thorough manual that has so many details. Here's the setup, just to back up, with the plant food. They have plant food, of course. I don't know if you've seen these sort of hydro gardens before, but this is pretty standard that you add water, shake it up, and then add like 25 milliliters each for this unit to a 5-liter tank. So here's the water. You just kind of refill it. I know when it needs filling because it either has this little guy or you can tell on the app there. I set an alarm so that when it's low, it'll alert me, which it has. So then anytime you fill up another liter of water, I guess you put in another 5 milliliters each. So it's very detailed, very specific. I had this one initially, this Idoo. He's not bad. But I am notorious for forgetting about filling up the water, and the tank is kind of hard to tell like where the water line is. It's not just because it's like dark in this video, but it literally is like I have to put a flashlight on it. So I usually know when this is out of water because it starts making these horrible sounds of like the motor struggling to live. Oh, and don't mind my little crafty coverings. I didn't have enough of those for this, so I had to use wheels. Aren't I a genius? So yeah, so I got like dueling herb gardens right now, but I am definitely psyched to have this because, like, first of all, this guy tilts up. So, if things are starting to get tall, you could go like that. And then, of course, it lifts all the way up to like 19 inches, I think. And so it's got, your standard like baskets, and then you put the sponge, and then you put the seeds. You definitely have to buy your own seeds, but that gives you more freedom for what you want to plant. And I suggest soaking these in water before you plant. And then you put your little dome on top, which makes it like a little greenhouse. And then these stickers you put around so that it prevents more light getting in so you don't have so much algae growing. But I will show you, this is pretty cool that it has this app. You just set it up, you know, download it on your phone, and then I think it's like Bluetooth, and then you connect your Wi-Fi. And then here's your little options. You can set your schedule to be, you know, on and off whenever. And then you can set your LED mode, either veggies or flowers. You can set your brightness. You can keep that circulation pump on and it'll alarm you when you are low. And I also had to reach out to the customer service department because at first I didn't have this cord plugged in the back, and so when I set it all up, it was like giving me a malfunction alert. And so I reached out to them, and then I realized that it was my own fault for not. But they got back to me, long story short, they got back to me really quick. So this is pretty cool. I mean, I know I could look this up anywhere, but I like that it's just handy in this book and it teaches you how to prune. Because this guy, I'm not good at things like this. Honestly, I have like a brown thumb. So I need help anywhere I can get it. So I love these details. I might just like sit down with this afternoon and dive a little deeper so that I can get the most out of this. But so far I've been really pleased. It seems to be doing a good job. And yeah, you even get these like stakes if you're growing something taller, which it can support. I know this goes a lot higher than that. I mean, I'm not trying to like nitpick this one. I mean, this one does have a fan, which is nice, and this one doesn't. But, you know, I get a lot of breeze with this, and I feel like it's not being an issue at all because you can see that I'm doing just as well over here as I am over here. So that is my story. I'm sticking with it. And I encourage you guys to check out my link below, click on it, and check out the product on Amazon. I'm an affiliate. It's an affiliate link. So if you do purchase it through the affiliate link, I will get a small commission and it's no extra charge to you. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, I just needed something that was a little smarter, that would help me with my ADHD brain that just forgets altogether that even though I see it glowing and lit up right there every time I pass by, I still forget to like add water and prune it and whatever. So stick with me because I will be updating this kind of stuff on my channel as well, in addition to the juices and the recipes and all that. So I thank you very much for watching all the way till the end, and please hit a thumbs up if you like any of this, and click on the subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos. Peace.